nothing for you to be upset about. I just thought that I'd better stop by and make sure that everyone was all right.
We tried to get you by phone, but the wires were down. It is Helen, isn't it? What's happened, Constable? She's usually home long before this. Has something
Just
happened?
hold on a moment and I'll try to tell you. Now, I'm sure that Helen is all right.
But there has been another murder.
Now, I thought it would be best if I stopped by and warned you to lock up tight tonight. You say Helen's not here.
Well, no. It's her day off today. She went to town to see a moving picture. I knew she shouldn't have left on a day like this. I had a feeling something terrible would happen. I told her not to go.
Now, we don't know that anything's happened.
But if she's not here, we'd better start checking. We do think we're looking for the same murder. This time it was a crippled girl.
Now, I just need you to tell me 3 things. When did Helen leave? Where did she say she might be going? And who might she have planned to meet?
How many murders does this make, Constable? 3 now. Each time it's been a girl with a noticeable defect. Like Helen.
No, thank you, Mrs. Oates, you have to try and remember anything you can that might help us to find Helen.
Before he does.
What is it, Mrs. Oates? I heard voices. Oh, it's you, Constable? Matron? Is something wrong? I think it must be to bring you out here in such weather.
There's nothing for you to be concerned over, Madam Warren. But I'm afraid that there has been another murder.
Oh, good heavens. Is it that same man again? We are none of us safe with this madman in our midst.
And Helen isn't here, madam. And I know something terrible is happening.
All right. Get hold of yourself now. Now, if Helen's out there, I'm going to find her. But you have to tell me everything that you can.
Madam Warren, perhaps you can help. When did Helen leave? What road would she take? Perhaps you spoke with her before she left.
I'm afraid I can't help much. I've been in my study most of the day, and I must confess, I've had so little contact with Helen since she's been with us that I haven't the slightest idea of her habits. Perhaps my stepmother, Mrs. Warren, would know more. But I must ask you not to tell her of all this. I don't think her health would stand it. I'll talk with her and let you know what I can.
Madam Warren, may I rely on you?
Someone is coming. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about after all. Helen?
Thank heavens you're all right. We were worried sick about you.
I'm terribly sorry. I hope we haven't caused any concern.
Oh, that's all right, Doctor. As long as you are both safe.
After what happened in town, I thought I'd better give Helen a lift home. Had to make a call on the way and wasn't able to reach you by telephone. I should have known you wouldn't have any idea where Helen was.
Well, all's well that ends well. We'll be on our way now.
Yes, there's still the murder to be investigated. Make sure you lock up tight tonight.
Helen, perhaps it would be safer if you stayed at home, in the house, until we get this thing cleared up.
We're all very relieved, Helen. And we thank you, Doctor. Now, if you will excuse me, I must get back to my work. I've left my assistant, Blanche, toiling away all alone upstairs. Perhaps Mrs. Oates can find some dry things for you. And, Mrs. Oates, something to warm them up on the inside as well.
Well, to be sure I can. I'll just take these wet things, and I'll have them dry in 10 weeks. Sit down, Helen, and rest yourself. And I'll see if I can find a little nip of something that'll be good for us all. Helen, I'm so glad you're back safe. You did give us all such a fright.
She does care for you. I'm glad. That wasn't a very nice thing to have happen on your day off, was it? Why don't you tell me about it, Helen? I want to talk to you, Helen. That cello doesn't have to be your only voice. You could talk if you really wanted to. Yes, you could. I happened to read a very similar case in the medical journal the other day. A girl, very much like you. Same background even. one day headed home from school. She was full of good news for her father and mother. She had been told that she was selected to recite the Gettysburg Address on Lincoln's birthday. But she was hardly conscious of the fire engines rushing towards the fire. And suddenly she became aware, and she started to run towards the fire. And even before she turned the corner, she knew it was her home that was up in flames. She wanted to scream, but no words would come from her lips. She tried to get into the house, but she held back, because there was no chance. In front of her eyes, Helen, there was no one being able to help her. She watched her father and mother burn to death. I had to find out some way, Helen. I wrote your sister. I know you didn't want me to, Helen, but I had to. I couldn't let you go on living like this, knowing that you could be cured. Helen, I'm going to Boston tomorrow. I made an appointment for you with Dr. Fleming. Now, he's handled cases like yours before, and he's confident that he can help you. A few weeks with him, and when you get back, you'll be able to talk. Will you go? When Irish eyes are smiling. Do you know the words to that? How about a duet? Maybe not today, but just you wait.
Here we are, Doctor. Here is a little something that will dry you up from the inside. It's quite wonderful. And although the storm is starting to let up, it will feel good to have a dry coat all the same. Thank you, Doctor.
Of course.
Well, to a long life, and may the constable do his work well. oh, you have to drink it slowly, dear. It isn't often that I have Madame Warren's permission to get at the best brandy, if you know what I mean. I know what you're thinking, Doctor, but a little nip, now and then, never hurt anyone. Oh my goodness. But I think I was comforted for Mr. Oates in his last year.
Perhaps a bit less nipping, and Mr. Oates would still be with us.
Oh.
Now, I'm not your doctor, Mrs. Oates, but a word to the wise.
Never you mind about me, Doctor. I'm as sturdy as a locomotive, even if my gears need a touch of oil now and then.
If Madame Warren ever gets it in her head to check the wine cellar, well, I hope you can run as fast as you can talk.
Why, Dr. Perry, you're such a saint.
I know.
But surely there must be someone elsewhere in need of your good advice.
Helen, we are going tomorrow, aren't we? Good girl. And I'll come in the morning to pick you up at 10. And if you're wondering what this is all about, Helen will tell you when we get back.
What? Oh,